Hello little dove. So first of all, don't forget to place your moisturizer. I've already placed mine, so the moisturizer I've been using before, if you've been watching my previous video, I was using Cetaphil, but now I've already switched into sorbolene cream. So a lot of people doesn't like the smell, even me, I don't like the smell of this, but my skin feels smoother and more moisturized compared to Cetaphil. Alright, so after placing your moisturizer, I'm gonna go ahead and place my foundation, which is this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 220. You know the drill, I'm just gonna place it on my right eye first. Now I'm gonna place my LA Girl White foundation. I've seen in one YouTube video that if you're gonna do a colorful makeup and you use a light or white foundation as your base, the colors will pop up more. We will find out if that is true. Right, so as you can see, it's white. It's like Elmer's glue white. Alright. I'm also gonna place a tiny bit of that in my under eye. So today, the eyeshadow palette I'm gonna be using is from Morphe. This is the 3503 Fierce by Nature. When you open this, it comes with this plastic. The name of the shades are in here. Aside from showing you the colors I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna place the shade name on the description box so it will be easier for you to see. And you can also check this palette out from their website. The first I'm gonna be using is this one. This is the warning label. I'm gonna use my Morphe E17 brush for that one. Alright, so I'm gonna start from here. You guys can see how pigmented this palette is. I'll just make it a bit thicker. Anyway, I can blend that later when I place the other colors. Now we're gonna go to our second color. This is this color. This is the color Hypnotic. Alright, so I'm just gonna place it over here. I'm just gonna brush it like this, trying to make it even and blending it with the first color. Now I'm gonna get the first brush that I used for my first color and we'll just try to blend the second color. Just gonna put a little bit more here. Our third color will be this one. This is the shade Red Alert. Alright, so I'm just gonna use a very thin brush like this. It will be my transition color. As you can see, I'm just gonna get a very, very tiny bit. Now I'll just place it over here on top. I want to make sure that the red doesn't look like the first color that we placed. So I'm gonna add a bit more. Now I'm gonna go back to the color just to make this area right here emphasized. I'm gonna make it a bit dark. This is the brush of my third color. I'm just gonna try to spread it out and blend it with the red. Our third color will be this very subtle orange. This is the Flame Game shade. Just right here. Very subtle orange. I'm just gonna place it over here. now we're gonna go back to the third color, which is the red alert, and just mix it with the orange color. So this is the red alert over here. Now for our fifth color, I'm gonna use this palette. This is the 8S Stellar Impact from Morphe. This is supposed to be a highlighter palette, but I'm gonna use it over here in my lid. The color I'm gonna be using will be this one. This is the ultraviolet shade. If you can have a closer look, it's like a silver bluish shade with a touch of lavender. Alright. So I'm just gonna place this over here. Alright, over there. Just like that. Alright, so all I need to do now is to fix the blending. Just gonna put a little bit more here. There. Alright, and that's about it. We're already finished with this eye. Now we're gonna place our black eyeliner. The eyeliner I'm gonna be using right now is the Gade Cosmetics eyeliner. I like this one because it's waterproof and it's very easy to apply. I'm just gonna do a tiny wing eyeliner. Eyeliner on. Alright, so now I'm gonna place my foundation all over my face. Once again, I always use a damp sponge. I also patted it on my neck, so the color will be very different from my face. Now I'm gonna place my concealer, my ColourPop concealer in the shade Fair 5. I'm just gonna place it right here on my forehead and on my T-zone. And then just the usual. Alright, blend it on your face with your foundation. Now I'm gonna place my RCMA No Color Setting Powder. So I'm just gonna use this triangle sponge. It's easier for me to place my setting powder over here. As I leave my face to bake, I'm now gonna place my eyebrow liner. I'm still gonna use the same products. This is from ColourPop. The color is, this is black and brown, and this is the Art Auburn. I don't know what works for you, but me, every time I use my brush, I always damp it with a setting spray or a wet wipe. Alright, so I'm just gonna outline it like the usual brow that I do. Now I'm going in with a darker color, the black and brown. This darker color, I'm just gonna place on the tail of my brow over here. Right there. I think I'm already happy with this brow. I'm gonna do the same on this brow. Alright, so sweeping the bake off my face using my R1 brush from Morphe. We're gonna put our contour. I'm gonna use these 3 shades here at the bottom using my M523 Morphe brush. I always start over here. circular motion on the forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, this color here. I don't know how you see it, but in person it's like brownish peach. The shade is sexy, as you can see, sexy. As you can see, this brush is slanting, so it's easier to, you know, do this to your cheeks. This is, by the way, F15. It's an angled flat brush from Simply Essentials. Alright, so the highlighter palette I'm going to be using today is the highlighter palette we used earlier, the Morphe 8S Stellar Impact. We're going to use this one. This is the shade Trance. Very subtle, I can hardly see it. This is a very soft pink with a touch of peach. Now, what I usually do is after I place my highlighter, I go back to my blush on. But I'm not gonna dip my brush anymore. I'm just gonna tap it a bit, you know, to blend the highlighter and the blush on I've placed earlier. Just like that. Alright. Now we're gonna do our nose contour using this is the Tela Blue Beauty, but this brand is no longer working and they've stopped the production of this palette. So after I finish this palette, maybe I'm gonna go with another Morphe or Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. So for my nose contour, I'm just gonna use one shade. That's the middle bottom color, this one. For my nose contour, I usually draw an imaginary V, you know, like that. So with this part right here as the pointed end, going up. For lower lid color, I'm just gonna repeat the colors I placed on my eyeshadow. I'm gonna start with the darkest color. This is the second color that we placed. I'm gonna place it right here. I always make sure that this part over here, the inner eye, is always light. So the dark color I just placed over here in the outside corner. And the second color. The third color. And that's about it. Right? So the color I want to place here on the inner corner is, I think I want to place light blue or baby blue. I found the perfect light blue, and that's the light blue from this palette, the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna place it over here. So there's the baby blue. I'm also gonna place a blue highlight on the inner corner. I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette, but this palette is shattered, as you can see. I'm just gonna use this color right here. Okay. You can see it's very, very shiny. For my lower lid liner, I'm gonna use this one from Maybelline. This is a tattoo liner. It looks like it looks like a brownish rusty color. So I'm gonna use this one. Here, this is a gel liner, it says. For my brow bone highlight, I'm gonna use this palette from Morphe. This is the Desi Danger highlight palette, and I'm gonna use the shade over here. Lashes on. This is artificial mink lashes from my website, Aspire to Inspire NZ. Please do check this out. I also have a lot of new arrivals when it comes to earrings and other jewelries, chokers. Alright, so now the only thing left to do is the lips. So this will be my lip makeup. I'm gonna go in with this a darker one and then this lighter one. And then our liquid lipstick. Both these lip liners are from Essence Cosmetics. This darker one is in the shade 60, while this lighter one is shade 07.